is going and everything is rolling. Soon we'll invite Drake over to the chat. Then we'll roll from here. Got a few announcements to do today. In the meantime, thank you for all those who have decided to follow along on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, let us roll. Yellow. I'll let that roll. Okay. Choo-choo. Well, I'll leave it. How's it going? Right. City. I'll call you City. Yes, we'll go with that one. I have something. I already had something to eat because I was hungry, and this will be a long haul. I'm waiting actually on a call from Drake. We have a few announcements that we'd like to do. I guess I'll do one of mine for now. So congratulations us. We managed to get Twitch affiliate status. So as a perk, I decided to, as a part of the affiliate status, you have to have like a 24-hour window between when your video was streamed on Twitch and when you use another service like YouTube. So I decided that 24-hour window will be given to YouTube. Will be given to subscribers, and then it will be on YouTube as per normal. We're going to join Drake here for the call. Hello there, sir.
1 second.
Okay, well, I will do a few more announcements on my end. Next Saturday, not this upcoming Saturday, the Saturday after, the 3rd, I'm going to be away, so we will not be doing a stream that weekend. Likewise, Drake and I will not be doing a stream this upcoming Saturday. He'll have his reasons. I have mine. I have to, prepare for a wedding, and which is the weekend after. So, yeah. So that's
I'm off of the course that weekend,
and he's busy with a course, with class. I might try something for Sunday. It might be Ymir, might not be. Really depends how I'm feeling, what I want to do. But, yeah, that pretty much covers it. And we'll be loading up the server shortly in about 3 minutes. Anyway, do you have anything else there, Drake?
Well, I just wanted to touch base with you and see how the stream was working for you and how people are enjoying things on your end of the world.
We have a low chance of thunderstorms rolling through the area, so hopefully everything rolls fine, but, that may happen. Also, my internet provider has been spotty as of late, so hopefully that doesn't cause too many issues. Usually doesn't during the evening.
Last week's reset worked after a while, is that I hear?
15, like we had to wait 10 minutes before we got rolling, but we'll find out shortly. Anyhow, I will see you soon.
All right, see you in the game.
So yeah, we'll be getting this rolling shortly, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna try to do announcements at the beginning of every stream from now on, and like do shoutouts and such, because I want to keep you guys. I died in triple digit heat here. It actually was warmer than it was supposed to be today. I think we got up to 30°C. And the humidity was rather high. We have a storm in the works, so might get some thunderstorms rolling through. which I won't mind one bit. Usually brings down cooler temperatures. Just waiting one more minute to load up the stream, but at least we got some nice old Ymir music. So I was looking over my notes today, and I had a few ideas how I wanted to move forward. I think I might actually like flesh out that that apple orchard that I have in my capital, but I won't expand, like make more than that, because right now they're not working as efficiently as they should. And a couple other things. We'll see if we can do them. Also, I probably won't be doing a colonial account, basically a colony, until I'm much further in. Until I get currency, because if I set up trades with that colony during barter, then I think it will end. Anyway, the server is going up now. It is close to 7. And yeah, it's 7 on. It's 7 now. We're good to go. We are rolling. We're live. Yeah. So it'll be a 3-hour stream today. We'll go until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Standards Time. Or GMT -4. And this is weird. But Raj knows about it. It's just one of those things that just like takes the last time you were on, like literally the timestamp of that time, and nothing else. Okay, so I'm already in barter. Now, what the hell was I doing? Okay. Hello, Metaproxy. Thank you for the cheer. You're the only one on that board. It's a new board. But you have now forever rang it in, so to speak. Good job. Okay, all of our farms. How are we doing here? Oh, are we still trying to flesh you out? Maybe. Textiles aren't selling as high. Is this my colony? It feels like a colony, but I know it's not a colony. That has more room. That's alright. That's doing alright. We're actually going to take this one more seriously than I had before. Did we start copper? We are on copper. Villages. Really, we don't have knowing the plants? It's one of those games where I'm struggling to get that damn tech. I'm gonna reorganize this. I found a style that I typically really like doing with these things. I say for the 15th time. I found a new way I want to do this. Are we not eating those cows? Are we not like butchering them? Oh. What are we doing? Why is this not running efficiently? Anywho, that's wheat. It also looks like wheat. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Trading wheat. I'll throw you over here for now. Yeah, there will do. What are you? Okay, where's that other thing? Construction specialist. That's nice. Carrots. Wheat was, well, you still got your thing. As I reorganize everyone. Go over here. Okay, carrots. It's on that side. Mostly so I know what belongs to what. sail around here for now. Oh, I already have these guys nearby. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, Grey Death, how's it going? I am doing what I always do, and that is reorganize how things are placed, because that's just how I like doing things. Yeah, that is what I do. Why are you not working efficiently? Okay, we're gonna... We're Cal. Cal, where you at? Oh. Okay, we'll wait until Cal gets back. I'm gonna move this. Butcher. Ding, ding, ding. Are we selling excess meat still? Yeah. Soon we'll stop and we'll let our population go where it may. Are we producing? Okay, so we thank you for the follow. Someone, Cog Whistle, thank you. What the fuck was I doing? I need a bit more flint. There we go. Get more of you. Population is still going up. Actually, not as much food as I thought I had. We can get 7 more of these, I think. Yeah. About 7. That'll be about it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? That what I needed? Good, 100%. Good, 100%. Good, 100%. We'll work on the other ones as we roll. We'll just let our apples get back up because I want to maintain the diversity, at least in my capital, the diversity of food. Yeah. Well, I keep finding different ways I want to organize my city all the time. And I know it must not be the most exciting thing for you guys, but it's how I tick. Find something, I want to do it this way now. So we only have 1 cloth seller, so that makes this easy to figure out where you go. Same with leather, which is over here. We only have the 1 pottery. So that's there. Our tools are working efficiently. You are the cotton. Is the cotton working? The cotton is working. So maybe another 4 of these, I think. Yeah, maybe not there. Okay, we need more hose. How are we looking? 94%. That'll probably improve the efficiency of the textile because we're now producing more cotton. So we are producing hose. Okay, so we've reorganized this as best as we can for now. We are getting the copper in. We're turning it into axes. Storing as much as we can. We don't have a whole lot of wood. You finish? Yeah. We are going to maintain a stock of 4, and as the state, we're going to subsidize at least 4 of them. So we want to have 4 in there that belong to us. That should make it profitable. Making cows profitable, and that should work in our favor. Now let's go take a look at Port Acularius. Is the music too loud? I keep turning it back up to 10 because I usually turn it off when I play. So it's in a radio on the side, but I do enjoy it. It's just. Not doing too bad. Going the plants. So we can start building doctors. And what doctors do is it really increases the mileage we get out of like each unit of food we produce. Okay, we can stop producing hammers here if we produce them. Yeah, actually, we're going to just demolish this and we're going to get rid of these flint workers. We will produce all of our tools in our capital. One, that frees up our workers. Two, it allows us to specialize a little bit more. We can easily move the goods back and forth. Downside is there's really not a whole lot of, well, let's be honest, space to work with. I really don't know which one belongs to what, but as long as I have a rough idea, that'll be fine. This meat goes with the only butcher. Which one is apple? Apple. That one's apple. Soon we'll be increasing the production, but that's after we get the home front capital good. For now, this will work. Same idea. We want to have 4 here. Get up to 4, and we'll buy 4. I don't see any slums, so we're doing good that way. Seem to be doing well everywhere else. Are we slaughtering the deer here? Right. Okay, so is our budget 15 still? Good. Because we're subsidizing some animal production, so it's obviously going to do a hit on us. Our movers are good. Yeah, we're going to call you the Imperial Engineers, because that's just what you do. You move goods. Now, doctors cost, because I have this written down because it's a common thing that I try to build in settlements. 3 hammers, 5 wood, 5 clay, and 3 stone. Well, thank you, Python. That's much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, maybe I should, like, set up things for cheer bits. Something to do in the future. Maybe that's a weekend project. I'll just set up cheers. Like, cheer responses, I think, with my plugin. Oh my lord. Oh, here we go. Oh, we are not producing a whole lot of hammers. But we did increase, not enough apparently, flint. I don't think it's enough to meet the demand. What's the population like? 0.1. When we start getting the doctors, so how many subs do I already have? On Twitch, none at all. To be fair, I just started it, and I don't know, like, it felt like Twitch, like, auto-subbed me, and I'm just like, that's weird, but whatever. Wow, damn. Thank you, Teamlezz? I'll go with Teamlezz. For subscribing. That's much appreciated. Well, apparently I had the sub thing set up. Ha! Just need to work on cheer. Okay, so you can hold quite a bit of cotton fields in your name. Only restricted, that's fine. I don't want to have too much cotton. If I brought you down to 0, like, what happens? Like, how much am I still making? Still making that much? I'll have to write that down somewhere. Maybe I'll just write this down on YouTube. First up, yeah! That'll be the title. You'll be my first Twitch sub. Damn, that's exciting. This is a good Tuesday. It's like the weekend, only it's not. I know, I keep moving you. I'm sorry. Okay, since we're getting the cows subsidized, you are now going to start selling this meat that you're making. Wait, what am I doing? Oh well. What's done is done. Buy them is now cheering for first. Making more monies. Eventually we'll tap into that tin. I think the next thing we need to do is get wood. Okay, wood. I must have had a note down. Oh, I do have one for a forest tile. Do I have more than that? Well, I have an ocean flat river that has coal and clay. Doesn't... Maybe we don't need that extra copper. They're both really close by. I'm looking at my notes, by the way. Maybe I can post those up later. So y'all know what the hell I'm talking... Y'all know what I'm looking at. I'll try. I'll try to remember. Need more hammers. These are pointy sticks. Sticks that are pointy. Yeah, that's a tough one. Wheel it spins. Okay, dirt cheap. Doesn't really take too much of a bite out of us. So let's get that. Roll in there. Okay. So we've almost got back up to what? 10? Okay, when we get back up to 10, we'll start expanding another field. What did I want to export from Acularius? I had a desire to export carrot. Okay. So we're gonna focus on carrot field. That'll be the next one that we work on. There. Let's see, how are our services doing? Well, now we can get a doctor out. Really see some good returns on the food that we have. Oh my god. Don't have wood. Ugh, we need that forest tile. Okay, that's the next thing we need to do. Expand that way. We need forest. We need wood. All the wood. That's my... Always need wood. Even if you don't need wood, you need wood. I'm also used to the sword server that I'm on. I'm in like a tropical forest. Like, I have 2 tiles for a tropical forest, so I have like wood for days. Don't even have to think about it. Oh, I just need more wood. Plop down. Lumberjack. He has too much to worry about. Yeah. We need to get a forest tile up and running. Okay. Sorry. The one south has more copper. Probably not vital, but getting coal, at least like around, wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's just coal. Tuffy. Yeah, I guess I'll settle the one south of me, because it also has limestone, also something successful. Neat. Does that unlock anything, or is that just with something? That's probably a with something. Well, I still have axes, so... I'm only playing on one persistent server. I'm kind of waiting for official to start back on, so I'm playing on Darksav's Holy Quest for Swords. I was interested, and he set up a colony for me to pick up. Well, a leaderless colony to pick up, so I got a succession start. Oh, this takes wood. Our very limited wood supplies. Yeah, cannot do that. Dogs. Really? Dog is literally a thing? Huh. Ooh, I flicker. Dogs, yeah, huh. Do we eat them? Or are they considered like, or do they produce like wolves? I don't know. I'm not doing too bad now. Okay, so we need to... Well, let's just save up. Okay, we can probably turn off our stone. These guys are actually... We'll make sure that about 16 are for the state. How are we doing money-wise? This will go down, definitely as this meat gets closer to 0. We do have our trader here in the paddock. We're thinking of export, but we don't have the warehouses yet. How much do they cost? Well, we need traders. Maybe to get portage we need these, but I could have sworn we didn't. But we need wood! One week you can get your copy as well. Well, good luck. It's usually a tough one, and I'm not being sarcastic. It is pretty tough to get a copy. I was lucky. I was in the Patreon era. We got a lot of waste here. And I mean a lot of waste. But doctors! That's what we need to spend stuff on. Doctors. Get some good mileage out of our food. Granted, it means we'll probably have more people in slums, but we'll figure it out. No, Donald. No, Acularius. We need to save the houses. But I want to build it. Save them. Acularius is... true. Unless, you know, all these prospective buyers decide to call in sick that day. You know. Because they want to. Okay, there's a player down here. Let's go take a gander. Well, we'll be getting a lot more population soon, so we'll probably expand. We were looking at this one. Yeah, we'll probably expand our cotton production. Right now, we're just saving up for our next colony. The more spare population we have, the less likely we'll be affected by the people we're going to send away. Send away. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of wood. Every time I want to expand my production of... Oh, right. We should expand that. We really don't have the wood. Damn it. Every time. Nah, eventually you'll get it. Oh, this guy is inactive. That's a shame. Ooh, 3 families. Yeah, that's instant workforce. What services are we... Are you gonna fight that wolf? No. I don't think so. Well, we don't need to provide additional services yet, I suppose. I don't think we have the resources for it. Yeah, and they already have a huge unemployed workforce. Yeah. Let's see if we can find some more cow. Slaughter them, and We have our friends up here. Looking for cow. Looking for moo. Yes. Fuck it. Let's just kill this. Hunt it. Actually, no, don't, damn it. Well, we'll come back to that. We just realized we have families in that pack, and that's eating my precious budget. Like, we're doing okay money-wise, but really, I should have moved it back. So we're going to increase our textile production. Now, I've been playing around with the idea that maybe instead of exporting clothing, I export textiles because they're easier to overcome their demand, right? Because you're only competing with the industry that is selling the clothing. Whereas the demand for clothing is going to be much higher than my demand for textiles. Actually, industries are working on 1.2 and we're filling up a demand. We're supplying 1.2. So is this a 1:1 ratio? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh, maybe I won't. Okay, that's interesting to know. We do want to expand you a bit more. What do we got? Maybe we can... It gets up to 30? Don't know. Think so. Ooh, that's a bit leggy. Stream stuff seems to be doing alright. My server is just having a... That's at 100. We're producing 1.7. How much do you typically take? 3.2. Oh, I would need another farm. Okay, so we will set this to maintain at 16 for now. Just to get it up there. And then we'll put down another textile. And some more clother. Both with their words. We'll get more clothing. Cloth makers. Can I move you? Shit. Can't. I don't like your placement. Thankfully you're not... I'll get part of that back. That looks more expensive than I... Bothers me. They're off by a tile. I'll manage. When that disappears. You son of a gun. Thank you. Produce more clothing. We'll improve our fashion. Not really. We're just going to improve the goods that they receive. Yeah, these are going to be unprofitable because they're not bringing in as much cotton. Oh, good, that combat's done. Oh, that's rough. No. Did you die? No. Did you retreat? Looks like you retreated. Alright. That's fine. You're back where I wanted you. Oh, thank God. That's already 3 coins. That's another 2 coins. And this is, dear Lord, 10 coins. Fucking hell. You're all are expensive. Look at that. Budget's back up. Bastards. Cost me an arm and a leg, and I just found them on the road. No. Why are you on the clay? Don't be that guy. Don't be on the clay. A strategic tool, because I know doing this seems to sometimes resets that. Okay. Exit. This will probably be better when I increase that, but I think they'll do for now. Yeah, they'll trickle through. How are we doing? 3. Once this gets up to 16, he will be fine. Okay. That's 1.6. We're gonna need that difference. 3 people are unemployed. That's good news. And we've increased Dark Capital's wealth. Need more everything. We need more wood. Okay, a farm cost 1 hammer. Okay, you know what? Making cubes of dirt. Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah, know what? We're gonna stop you. And we're going, actually, we're gonna keep you. And we're going to produce hammers. We need hammers and hoes. I might just turn that over to bronze. It'd be a waste of our bronze though. But we can start building up the bronze again. Yeah, that'll do. We just need more of everything. And I need to get to that forest. Once that meat is done, I think our budget will come back down. Yeah, I think so. Are we not producing enough of that? I turned you on. How much wood do you demand? Because I want to get some defenses up for that colony. Takes 1. Oh, cannot do that. Actually, are we trying to maintain? We're trying to maintain. So we'll do that. That's fine. We have all this stone. Don't need to keep you working then. We'll turn them back on later. I just realized that a lot of these things are asleep. We're gonna wake them up. I'm gonna turn off this random one that we bought. What we placed. Get those going. Population is growing. Yeah, we were making money off of the sale of that meat. Still kind of are. It will soon be done. In fact, let's just turn it off now, see where we're at, see where our population's going. Got inactives. We've turned off the meat. I'm gonna let this tick, see what happens. Say that a lot. We have taxation. Oh. I need to get wood. Just wood all the time. We do have some people free to work though, so maybe we can gather wood very inefficiently. A 0.7 area looks like our best bet. So we're gonna place them around here. I saw like a 7.8, I think. 7.6 will do. So this is going to... Oh, shit. That was a waste of our axes. It does not need to be that good. I guess he does produce a bit more. Barely. Okay, we already did that. Restore. Do they actually produce like a bit more with the wood that they have? Let's find out. I had the leather and I had the axes, so. And we can get rid of them later. God, it's so inefficient. It hurts. Hurts inside. You're still at 100%. Good for you. Produce more than a farm at 100? Let's see. No. You're close though. 1.2 to 1.9. Not bad. That gap's gonna widen as we build more farms. Was our population collapsing? Yes. So we were relying too much on this intake of meat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we making? Oh, our hunters. Oh shit. Scheiße. Is that our only one? No, I think that's our only one. That was bad. Yeah. Oh, and our fish that we can't touch. Okay. Once we get this, that should fix it, right? Let's see. It was the meat. It was just the meat, right? We cool? Yeah. Come on. We've already lost a lot of unemployment. Update, please. So we're not making meat anymore, so that means we're selling everything now. Oh, that still is not updated. Really? I'm gonna turn you on temporarily. Just consume this bit of meat. It's also potentially that we haven't, the tick for population hasn't gone by yet. 7.5, dude. Okay. Well, shit. We get done fucked up real bad. At least our budget's fine. It's okay, our population's collapsing, but our budget is good. Let's increase the amount of carrots we produce with you. Let's try to get you at least up to 100%. 4 is probably a good start. 4 is a good start. And we will increase what you produce, probably with the rest of the carrots. Or rest with the hose. We'll do 4 for now. You're selling everything, you're selling. I feel like I might have missed something. You as well. You could be more productive. There we go. The growth is back, and we're not selling too much extra meat here, and we've even taken a cut out of our carrots. So we have hammers again. So what we're gonna do is switch over to hoe production. Well, we did get a bit more wood, so not much. So this is at 0.4. If I upgraded you to the next level, that was at 0.4. Does it actually improve the efficiency, like what you cut? Do I get more out of each tree? Now we're producing 2.6 hoes, that's fine. Producing a fair amount of clay. Our territory line conflict is low. Got hammers now. I don't need a whole lot of extra hammers, I just... Oh, it's gonna hurt. On that wood supply. One more Piggly Wigglies. Welcome back, Ball and Stalin. If I turn you off, what happens? Get that doctor rolling and rolling. Need more cows. So I think barbarians are on their way. I didn't catch the entirety of that message. I was trying to click my unit to get it moving. I'm not entirely sure how many, so go back. We have it in the budget probably to afford an extra 5. Oh yeah, we'll be fine against 35 guys. Let's go see if we can watch this. It's kind of spotty, the combat, like the way it kind of triggers. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't see it. So let's see if it works for me today. I'll probably redo this for it later somewhere else. Not a fan. Oh, did I potentially... No, I haven't allowed everything. Did I put cows to restricted only? No, all storages. I don't know. Because we're not seeing the combat. Let's try loading in again. Well, at least we got some money saved up, so that should allow us to do any construction projects that we so desire, or settle that new colony. That takes a fair amount of money, because we will need to recruit everyone. No, we're just not seeing it. Neat. At least we got a bit. You're 0.4. Oh, it does produce a bit more. Not a whole lot more. I wonder if it's just a rounding issue. Way of the Beast. It's a bit late for that. Actually, do we have wolves? Can I store wolves somewhere? No, I don't think so. I would have. And those as a separate unit. We're only in 4th place. That's probably not so great. But at the same time, it's not like I can really think of combat, because I can't do anything in secret. It's like, I'm going to attack this guy, and they will know. Yeah. As we said last stream, all the spies. Also, these tooltips are actually really good if you read them. They give you a lot of hints about how the game will run. Also, you can work on sheep a bit now. Means I don't have to subsidize it anymore. Because now the market's going to naturally demand it. Really don't want to store too much. Maybe we'll just store only in restricted. And we'll just set aside like thing and store it there. It's got a fair amount of population. I don't really care too much. We've got too many inactives here anyhow. Yeah. Did we lose anyone? 15-5, 2-7. Budget's alright. Now let's go back to what we were trying to do and find cows. Well, nice. We're gonna capture these guys. When we get wood, I'm gonna rebuild the forts. It's a different position. Ah, that's the combat for the cows. Still not doing bad here. What's really costing me the money is probably buying all this copper. That's one of the issues. That's not state-owned. This is purely state-owned. I'm gonna see if I can just make 20. Okay. Once you get to like 16, you can stop producing them as easily as you do. Like, it's on us to try to make them as efficient as possible. How are we doing? Lots doing alright. Tools, not so much, but we've reached 16 on these hammers. Axes, yeah, we'll not buy them all. We'll just do this when we get to it. At least we're getting some wood. Not a whole lot. I don't know when he sells keys. That's the thing. I just don't. And I don't want to get your hopes up here and tell you the wrong time. Store. Oh, they took our flint. Oh, no. My flint. Whatever shall I do? Okay, so we just blitzed through our axes here. So I see that our hammers are not selling so great. So do that. Okay. Soon, very soon, we will have at least 10 hoes. We will have some wood, not a whole lot. We have plenty of leather to send along. We have plenty of hammers. And that's all you really need. And we'll give them the wheat to start their wheat farms. Yeah. We'll be close to setting up that next colony. But can we afford it? Yeah, that's not too bad. Population's really dropping. That is a precipitous drop. We got too cozy with that meat. We'll just tone down our cloth production in the future. For now, we'll keep it up. And we'll try to expand the production of farms. But we really need to get that wood colony going because our bottleneck is wood. And given the area, it will be the bottleneck of essentially everyone. Like High Rock is only on Continental Hill. That's Continental Flat. The Porcos is on an arid river. Arid usually doesn't. No, it's a continental, but it doesn't have a whole lot of wood. Continental is the best. Is like the jack of all trades kind of thing, master of none. Like its forest tiles are pretty decent, but they don't compare with tropical. Its swamp tiles aren't that bad, but it doesn't compare with tropical. Growing wise, it's pretty good. It's better than Nordic and just arid without rivers on average, but it doesn't compare to say arid rivers and Nordic and and oceanic tiles. On average, oceanic tiles are like 3 point something. Continental is about like 3-ish, a little under 3 if you settle on the stray gravel patches here and there. Okay, so if I settle another colony, we will get hit by a loyalty penalty. Well, -5. We can take that. And we're gonna produce some axes, and we can get some. We can get a lumber camp up. That's fine. That's all we need. I think it's a leather and 2 axes. So while we're farming, we can get that going, and we can slowly, cart the wood back and forth to where it's needed, and we can get the ranches up down here, and we can get basically all the building projects that we've been putting off until now up here going. Yeah, the population's really dropping. Okay, we're gonna prop this up. One, we're just gonna drop all of this. I think we have all the capacity for it. And we're gonna kill something. And we're gonna take all of its meat. We're not gonna kill that. That will probably kill us. There are tons of them around here. Okay. Oh, really? No, really, game? You sons of bitches. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna replace a Porco, and we're gonna go try hunt some more. On YouTube, we have another subscriber as well. Okay, we're gonna reinforce this guy with 1, and what, this way? Maybe find something, kill it. I thought I saw deer out here. We're gonna kill him. That's all Mediterranean. The deer was here. It might have moved. Oh, please don't move too far. I don't want to explore that much further. Oh, thank you. Well, that gives us a better idea what's going around. I think Sheraton killed it. Do not get involved. I feel like Sheraton killed those deer. Oh, agricultural food. Carrots! We can expand the fields. Nah, we can use those, no. Or agriculture. Apples. Nice. Still no things to kill, though. And 3 families. Okay, we'll just take all this home. A whole lot of not killing things, though. Sheraton, why is your capital empty? Like, your capital has nothing on it. Why? Why you do that? Yeah, there we go. So it's calmed down. We're not losing as much, and our actives are slowly going up. So it's reached new equilibrium. I will not mind. We found apples, so all storages, and we found carrots, so all storages. We don't have to worry about merchants taking any away. Load. We're picking up copper. Yeah, but where's your militia? Okay, that probably fixed whatever budgetary issues we were having. Yep. Okay, back to finding something to murder. Rip their faces. No, not the wolf. It will rip your face. You will not rip its. Sheep, kill it. Kill the sheep. Eat the sheep. Oh well. What to say? Doesn't really matter now, but I kind of want to boost up the population temporarily so we can send them out. Oh yeah, we're good to set up a new colony actually. And they'll make more wood so we can get more cows. We're gonna take whatever wood we do have just in case we need it. Setting up this colony. Now while we wait, let's take a look at the area again, just to make sure we are indeed looking at the tile with some copper and some. Okay, so it's got the limestone. Does have that copper. Probably send that back to the capital. Smelt it there. Clay. Okay, so we can put more of that back home. We can do some little bit, leave a little bit here for administration. But it has all these forests. So we can build an army for Mordor. Build me an army. With the Mordor. Yep, so we're gonna do that. We are doing really good money-wise. Like, really good. Why? Why am I so wealthy? I don't understand. Why do I have wealth? Someone win the lotto? My territory win the lotto? I don't know! Hindsight? Yeah, let's go back here. Then we're gonna capture those sheep, and we're gonna send it to our port. Okay. And then once that colony is starting to roll and starting to learn how to live its own life without funding it too much, start producing hammers again. Sweet. Yep, that's a good idea. Turn you back on. Fire one. Oh, we'll just take that to the port anyhow. Actually, we'll take this all down to the port. And then we'll go capture that sheep. And I think we will be ready to set up the next colony and yeah. Maybe I'll make it specialized in the production of wheat. Well, to a certain degree. You'll eventually have 2 farms worth of wheat. Okay. Go back up here. Okay. Villages. Yeah. We just need to bring in some more wood from a different area. And then we can start working on that. And then I can start considering setting up areas for buffers. And what I mean by that is I'm just gonna get that going. Prepare for supply shocks. Okay. We're now selling all that meat. So this is going to help with our population, but not so much that we have to worry about it. Moving forward, some new formation. Yeah, it's going to be the army. We want 5 carriers. And remember, this is pretty costly, like 30 coins. It's going to cost the upkeep for the period of time while we're doing this. And another 50 coins. So we've already like dropped 150. So we're gonna pick up. We'll take 15 hammers. We will do that. We want a fully set up farm. We're gonna give it all the wheat. Eventually it'll just produce its own. I'm gonna take 2 axes. Oh, screw it. We'll just take all the hammers with us, and we'll take a bunch of leather. We'll worry about setting up surfaces later. And we'll take what little wood we have here. What else? Well, let's take some stone. That way we won't need to move as much in the future. We're just going to settle this tile. So what we have to do is we need to unclaim it. Because we can't settle until we do that. And now we are going to settle, and this will be... Campus Astartes. Voila! We now have another colony. So we need to get it rolling as soon as we can. We need to get the farm up. We need to see if there are anything we didn't see initially, like hunting spots. Any hunting spots? No. Fishing? Obviously not. Okay, so we need to get the farm down and started. So we'll probably set up our colony over here. While we wait, we will get the woodcutter going. Remember, this was our goal. Now let's try to set it on places where are unlikely to build farms. Here we go. That's 1.5 wood. Negative state power, I know. And we're going to get this wheat going as soon as we can. Here's a nice little corner. We'll start here. Make this efficient. All the wheat's gone. So we want at least 10. And then we want to get the wheat. Come on, you son of a gun. This going. Not house level 2s, house level 1s. We can produce enough to get. We had like what, 15 families. So we just need to provide enough spaces for shit. Well, I guess that's just how the style of this place will be today. We'll get enough housing for at least most of them. So this population will slowly grow. Oh, fuck all sorts of duck. Water. Shit! Oh my god, every time. Why do I forget water? What's it for? Wood! For the industry. Oh, we're not producing hammer? Oh, we have to be producing hammer. Are you kidding me? Oh, did I take it all up? We have lots of hammers down here. Quick, get the hammers. We're gonna take all these up north. We're gonna take most of these up north. It is for wood, for the industry, and tech. Mostly the industry. What the hell? Doesn't make sense. Why am I so rich? This isn't making me that much money. It's only 14. Whatever. Take it. Must get hammers. Really, I'm not. Oh, must have really taken the population out of the tool industry. It's fine. 20 hammers, I'll do. Let's go. Roll, roll, roll. Oh no, not there. What? Camp as a Astartes. Also, I spelled this wrong. We'll fix that. It is for wood, all the wood. Need wood for days. Gotta fuel your industry somehow. No one else seems to have a forest tile under their belt. So I will. I saw a market. Victor Rename. Oh no. And, are they here yet? They are here. Now, we need bees now. Don't worry about it. I didn't like that placement. Well, that's fine. I'll just have to live with that. That's where I would have liked it. Okay, so now that we've got that... Okay, we are not... You guys have decided not to live in housing yet? Okay, well... Fuck off, get in the houses. Thank you. You can set up your slum dog millionaire life somewhere around here, I don't care. But for now, you're going to live in those houses. That'll be critical when that comes online, and that'll fix our population issue because everyone is thirsty as fuck. So good times! Let's see if we can, if we have 2 more axes in Aculapoli. We do. We're gonna get another lumber camp going so we can produce about 3 wood. Really, then we just need to wait for this place to roll. So, let's go see if we can hunt. Just to get Aculapoli really restoring that population. Did I really turn? I'm gonna need to take a look after I fix up this. I want to get these guys hunting first. Then we're gonna look at campus here. 1.5 wood. Get that fort rolling. No, why? Why? You can't win. That's 7 units. Thought he put code to stop that. You guys must have thought you had a chance. You do not. You are sorely. Sounds like single college students. Yeah, probably. They at least have chicks there. They have sows. They're doing much better than single college students. We got enough wheat here yet? Nope. Really? I need to subsidize you? No. I love wood. All about context here. I'm gonna put that there. And I guess we will try to convince these guys to produce at least 32 at any given point. That's fine. Our budget will absorb it. How long till the water? 3 minutes. So you guys have 3 minutes. Basically a tenth of your lifespan. To not worry about water. Because it's every generation is 30 minutes on real time. Adding to OP, I know. He did some fixes, but then this happens. So they're gonna die. I'm going to be sad, but they're also going to die. Oh, well, we're gonna need those javelins to replace the people that have suddenly decided to get their faces ripped off. Because that was the thing. 59. Good, everyone's doing alright. This is the lowest, our capital, and it goes down to 46. We don't have to worry until it gets down to below 30. Oh, some people lived. Who lived? Just the carriers. Okay, well, at least they weren't idiots, so we'll send them back. 3 wood. Out of curiosity, how fortified are some of these barbarian camps? Like, how many units are in some of them? We can probably snipe off a smaller one and get some resources out of them. How many units are here? 25. That's actually a tougher one. Okay. At the same time, we're also, scouting out the land. We know that there's nothing here. What we want to do is we want to raid their stockpiles and see what resources we get. If we're lucky, we'll get like something like leather or meat or wood or tools. Stuff that we don't have in overall abundance, but the barbarians are making and not using. We're just going to need to look at Acularius, and we're going to check if all the tool makers are actually online. Both are just missing workforce, right? And none of these are asleep right now. Oh, did we? No, the mines are running. You need to produce an order of 16. Why the fuck are you not producing that order? Get back. Back. Fire one. I don't care if it's unprofitable. Hose? Out of like copper? No. Yes. You got here in time? Yes, you did. We've only been streaming for about an hour 15 today. Okay, those hammers are being produced. Ah, good. So they're now considered profitable again. And that's where our budget goes. I was wondering why I was making so much money. I wasn't producing tools. What's the... this one's more manageable. Too bad we don't have enough wood. Or do we? No, we don't. We need about double their numbers to really, do some damage. I'm gonna take a look at the chat on Discord. Or Ymir, just see if anyone... Okay, nothing big. Excellent. So we go back to Ymir here. Let's see if we can expand our what we know. Oh good, now we don't have to worry about dying, so we're just going to hunt. How old am I? In my late 20s, around 27. Mostly just worked for a long time, then I did college rather late. Later than I wanted to. But I had no idea what I wanted to do. And if you're gonna take on all that debt, you might as well figure out what you want to go to school for. So I went for computer programming analyst. They are state resources, actually. Like, I have them maintain ownership of 16. What that means is, like, as a state, I want an order of at least 16 for me. And once you've reached that, you can start producing less efficiently. And they typically make some private stock too, so it usually gets above that. I really don't care. Like, it's a waste of my resources. I just do this for fun. 'Tis but a hobby. So I kind of treat it as thus, but you know, when subscriptions, if subscriptions and such mount up, I'll have to treat it a bit more seriously. Right now, it's a hobby. Same thing you would do with anything else. No, you don't. If you hit the check mark, all the check mark does is it means all production. I just want 16. So the amount of resources in stocks to maintain direct ownership of. If below the specified amount, new resources going to storage will be automatically purchased by the state. So it's the same thing as state owning it, only it goes up to that number. Which is really useful for industries that don't have demand, but you want to maintain a stock. So for cotton, I wouldn't need to do that. I just need to maintain stock because cotton has demand further down its supply chain. But for tools, it's at the end of the supply chain with no natural demand. So if I do the 16 order, I will get up at least to that, and they'll produce a little bit more. But at that point, it becomes unprofitable for the tool owners, like the tool makers. So they'll start looking for work elsewhere if there are opportunities elsewhere. And in Acularius, there are plenty of opportunities for jobs. So it's like a shutoff valve, but it has to get to this. It doesn't matter about what's actually in the stock. It's going to go to my state owned. So if I want 16, it won't turn off until this number here gets to 16. So usually I have a buffer of how many resources that I actually, how many resources I actually own. So as you see now, they were just a little silly. So I had to like fire them and hire them again to get them to realize that the state has some orders for them to do. Like, we are willing to buy as a customer. And that's something that I had a discussion with earlier with a couple of users. It's like the state is also a consumer. The only time that you are not a consumer is when you just seize materials from the Porcos. It's this law right here. And that was one of the arguments. It's like, you are the force of law. You're not the force of law until you make the law. And this is the law. Seize material. You already have an advantage being the state that you have first dibs on any of the resources as a buyer. Which merchants do not have that benefit. And I just want to recover the population here pretty quickly, because I know it can get much higher than what it is right now. How are we doing? Oh, we don't have a whole lot of spare hose. And I was experimenting with this a while ago. We're getting our wood here, so soon we'll have enough spare for a fort, and we're gonna build that. Actually, it's funny when I look at my demographics for YouTube viewers, it's just all male, 100% male. To be fair, like, I don't know. I actually don't know where we're going with that one. But yeah, no, I don't. Maybe I'm just not producing content that is applicable for both sides. I don't know. This is when you look at the analytics, it's like 100% male, and then I'm just looking at where they're from. It's like USA, and then you have like Germany. Gotta love them, those guys. Sometimes it's usually a tie between the UK and Canada, and then I think a few other countries. Most of my dislikes come from Turkey. Mostly on my Germany campaign when I was sacking Constantinople or in Istanbul. Those ones got a lot of dislikes from Turkey. I felt a little bad. Yeah, I can't reach any... Do I have fish here? I guess I could start researching that. That's actually a good idea. I totally forgot that Port Acularius actually has fishing. I'm so used to my not having fish anywhere. Like, I don't know if this bores you guys, but I find the analytics that YouTube provides hilarious to look at sometimes. Like, I don't know who does the dislikes, but I have a general area. Like, I have a rough idea who does it. Like, the Turks weren't happy about that, that campaign against Turkey. It wasn't my fault. Turkey just kept barging in on all my wars. And I needed to, punish them. Why am I making so much money? Is it really just the meat? Really? Yeah, I think so. That's only accounts for about 14. Alright. Alright. I'm still surprised about the money I make. 3.4, that's some decent growth. We should probably think about expanding our doctors there. Well, once the wheat gets back up to 10, then that whole one that's not going to the market will suddenly go to the market, and yeah. Anyway, I got distracted. We want fishing without a net. It's just bathing, but I think it won't do much because it requires spears, and we haven't researched spears yet. Mostly due to a lack of wood. And I want to keep producing these materials. Yeah. I want to get improving storages first. Make some pastures at my capital? I can't. I don't have the wood. They cost 5 wood each. I don't think you understand the demand for wood. I want to build those pastures. I can't. I have 5 wood, and I am saving it for improving storages. Meanwhile, this guy already has currency. Salt. Everyone's got salt. Are they salty? And get more wood, yes. Hi man, that's the whole reason about this settlement here, Campus Astartes. Once it's got that fort, the wood is going elsewhere. Do we have enough javelins here? We have enough that I can stop producing them for a while and save the wood for better things like pottery. If I can get charcoal, it would really help with my wood supply, because charcoal is just incredibly inefficient. Yeah, it uses wood, but the fuel it produces is just so much better. Oh boy. What did I want to do? Okay. You, why? Hose? You are not producing that many hose. Because the price, yeah, we're not producing enough flints. That makes sense. We're not producing enough flint, so it's driving up the prices, and you're not. Why are you unprofitable? How the flying flip? Well, you're unprofitable because no one is working in you. Yes. That explains our budget. Okay. Well, let's inspire some spending then. We have plenty of space. We want to expand our carrot supply anyhow, and we have the spare crop to do so. And I will go directly to feeding the pork. Get all the wood. I know! I know! I need more wood. Need more wood now. Now, please. Wood. Now. Eat it. All of it. All you can give. I remember a comment on one of my videos, and I had said during the stream, "Fuck my wood," and they were like, "Best line." I was like, "Yeah." You'll understand when you play this game the chronic lack of wood, because in the early game it is pretty vital, and it's still useful as you go on. Like, it just doesn't stop being. It doesn't become less useful. We are going to not do any of that. I'll just live. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be big enough. We dying anymore? No. We still have free workforce? Well, I have axes in the capital, and I can make more lumber here. So that's what we're going to do. Do we have... And we need to come back here to place that farm. Military units, come on. Ooh, this is taking a while. Ooh, this is taking a real long while. Oh my lord. My internet having issues? No. It's because you're so far above the. You're so far in the lead, Sheraton, that you get points based on your lead. If we close the gap, that will shrink. If you mouse over it, it describes it. The amount of victory points you need above the reference score to be granted each victory point. So each 29 points you're above 1010. 1010 is a point. It's right here. So as this goes up, because the average score is rising, your victory point cost will come down. Okay. We are producing way too much textile. Okay. I kind of want to just restrict that for now, because I don't want that filling up too much space. We'll create a buffer though. So we're gonna just limit that to only unrestricted. And just put down. I'll rebuild you. Time, so for now, only restricted. Good, so it should go through there. Okay. Slowly getting back up to full tilt. Not happy with that. I wonder if I tell you to make it out of copper, will that make you happier? Fuck off. Oh, it's because everything's being made out of copper. Fine, I'll pay that. Not like you produce a whole lot. Shit. You really don't produce a whole lot. Okay. Flints. But that explains why. Flints. Want to buy 100 copper ore? Not really. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Yep, that was the thing. It's because for some reason they were set to copper. And I probably set them that way. Turn before. You overproduce copper. Excellent. Let's move this wood to our settlement. So we can get the fort done, and then whatever wood we produce here, we will try to split. We'll put it into Acularius, get it rolling. Yeah, it's because the demand went so high and no one was... That also helped with, Yeah, eventually we'll move over to copper, because it will require way less workers. See this barbarian just walking across here. Money-wise, we're doing great. Really? Guys must still be having issues. Incoming barbs? Yeah, not for me. It looks like it's for whoever Boniface Stubborns is. Boniface Stubborns. I don't really need the copper ore, Sheraton. Like, I have my own stockpile. I just didn't have the wood to burn it all. But now that will change. And really, let's bring home some of this wood so we can start this. So we're gonna bring home all that wood and start that. Well, we just needed the one, right? So we'll unload all these hammers, and then we'll unload 5 wood, and we'll take the rest down to this camp. And we're gonna start the tech for improving storages. Our 2 whole traders here. Well, if you want to dump it, I'll take it, but I'm not going to buy it. I literally have my own source. Like maybe in the future when I'm a bit wealthier, I can think about buying from other players, but for now there's no room in the budget, man. Fuck. Well, damn it. Do I have any iron for later? I believe I do. In my capital, I think. Let me check. My capital does not have iron. My port does. Port Acularius in the south has iron. I have copper and tin. I need to actually do an account on Campus Astartes. Because I gotta write that down. Campus Astartes. These are just my notes. Maybe I'll post them in the future. This is a continental. Continental. Sorry, I'm doing notes here. Forest. Flat. Also, Sheraton, I literally just got a tile here with more copper. I gave it a CU copper rating of ++. It also had limestone. Reasonably good for outside of Mediterranean. And some clay. It did not have fish, and its crop will be wheat. For now. Let's see about exporting it. Maybe it won't be wheat itself that I export, it'll just be yeah, so we're now buying those tools again. Excellent. I hope. Kind of. It's probably because we're slowly getting... We're gonna go here and we are going to oh shit, we don't really have a whole lot of merchants to work with. I will keep that merchant in that stall running that is selling meat. You have a job because I just need you for research. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have a few, actually. Oh, that's a farmer. Oh, traders are my granary. I do want another granary, though. And we're going to remove carrots from here. No. Yeah, carrots are what we were thinking of exporting from here. Yeah. I'm gonna put down my notes. Do you have any coal for steel? I don't think I have any coal. That's the issue. But that's so far down the line that I might be able to have a colonial count that picks up coal. So, probably should be alright. Restricted, allow for carrots. Higher. High. Max. Oh my lord. Forbid. Max, good. And max, it's alright, we'll burn through that. Carrots only in restricted. Apples only in restricted. Same with wheat, good, excellent. Empty some. Get max. I don't think it's actually that bad. What was nerfed was the trade, and I probably won't be getting the colonial accounts until I get currency. We're doing population-wise. That's not bad. How are we doing with services? I might get another doctor. How are we doing for wood here? We're at 5. It needs a bit more. I think this place has a few axe. Yeah, we're gonna move the axes from up here to down to the port, so we can upgrade the lumber camps there, so we can produce more wood. Worst comes to worst, we just send the wood somewhere else in the future and use it for fuel or other goods, or I just centralize it. Okay, so we got 60 coming from here. You are just gonna go back and just sit there and help defend. We'll reinforce another 5. For good measure. Let's see here. I only had the 1 hoe, but at least we were getting the hammers. You may. Sheraton has his hunters out and about. Guess we're just not seeing combat today. It's weird. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Today is just not one of those days. But yeah, in my capital, I'm pretty good for bronze. We have our copper here, our tin here. We'll be set for plaster when we get around to it as well. We've got all this limestone. Might need to do some leveling with it, but we do have it. Yeah, so that was great. So how many did they actually send? So they sent 58. Budget's a little tight. It's because of the goddamn copper industry, and I'm subsidizing the ever-living shit out of it. Same with producing javelins. Well, it's not growing, so, well, it's got 2 more wheat, so let's go in there and plant those fields. Yeah, that's the thing. I probably should have gone in beforehand. But at least we got some more limestone here, and a tad bit more copper, so when we get to bronze, and we're gonna need a lot of copper, we'll have the copper to make bronze, because I think it's like a 2-to-1 ratio. You need 2 copper for every tin that you put in. Go, scroll. Let's try to avoid growing. No shit. Well, we'll move it. Okay. This was a bad placement, so we're gonna move this. I assume this is a 3. It doesn't look like... It was at 1.44, so let's see what it's at now. 1.50. It's not big, but we're trying to have budget though. So we keep buying tools, because I need to buy tools. Oh wow, it's our axe production. Oh, I see. All those warriors died and we got a ton of wood now. Thank you. Suckers. Anyhow, let's move those axes down. We are sitting at a pretty 0. So the hoes are kicking up again. These guys are going down here, so let's go into our port. Tempted to actually call it pork. But at least I'll have 3 settlements rolling, so... And the state power is manageable, like the state power loss. The admin kind of hurts, but we'll manage. We have the leather here. think we have... So this is our tiny bit of iron. We will probably need to find more, but it'll do. I want a tad bit more efficiency. Do we have, like, workforce free here? Yeah, it's kind of shrinking, though. That's fine. We will give some people some jobs so they can buy food. Eventually we'll be closing all these lumberjacks down because we'll produce so much wood so efficiently in campus. Actually, level 2 woodcutter is already more efficient in Campus Astartes than it is in my port and my capital. They're just way more efficient. Fishing without a net is just bathing. Okay. Let's take a look what it requires while we wait. Pretty sure it requires spears. Yep, spears and axes. Okay. Something to keep in mind. All our budget goes into that black hole, so we're gonna take some more wood down south. Finish. Oh, that was the Imperial Guard. Well, that's fine. We bought it. At least it's state-owned now. I'm gonna take some of it down south, finish that fort, and take whatever's there and move it back up north. I'm gonna start building pastures and farmlands, and it'll be great. It'll be a party. You're all invited, and we'll get drunk. Totally blitzed. That's done. And the fort is done. And it took all the wood. Of course it'll be cake. Cake is fantastic. Party without cake is not a party at all. It's just a sad event without cake. Success! Symmetry! Kind of. That's fine. All this wood will soon be going to Acu-Hawkins. And we can start using this spare wood to do things like pastures. So we can have more cows. And more leather and meat. Oh my. Okay. We produce 0.5 leather. What do you need? 0.6? We need more of everything. We're not doing well because we're not producing enough wood. Hopefully we fix that. Oh, we need to move defenses down though. Let there be cows. Yeah. There's a bit more javelins than I need to produce, but soon we can turn that off and hope we don't need to turn it on for a bit. So we can actually start moving wood. Like, not wood. I was thinking about wood. All 15 of these, they need to go down here. Go back up. Since we did get that extra trader, we're just going to attack him on here. Speed this along a bit. Okay. Reformation. The militia. Militia Acularium 2. I think it's the second one in this series. And it's just Javelineers. Oh, right. It's probably because there's not enough population here. That's fine. What we really want to do is just get these defensive zones set up. And these guys assigned to them so they don't do something silly like run into the enemy and seeking a glorious death. That would be bad. Now what we want to do is we want to move all of our supply stuff around here. Wow. Move all this. Move it over to here, so if the barbarians do come, and they will, they go where we want them to go. Yeah, actually, we'll just keep the javelins in here. Authorize, and get rid of this one. And then we leave. I do not. Where are you? Yeah. It's got some wheat, but not enough that I really want to get down there. We'll be looking at this area in the future for expanding fields, but for now we're going to look at Aculopoly and give it the love it needs. And expand the fields! And improve my taxes. And I won't need to worry about all that. Okay. We're going to increase the amount of doctors to get more mileage out of our food. And that went our wood. That being said, we have plenty of leather and some hammers, so we need more housing to put everyone in. Also, this was poorly placed. Because giving them better housing also improves the mileage you get out of them. Yeah, we now produce 1 here. We produce at least 3 here, and got some spare workforce, but I don't want to touch that. Do not. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Okay. I had 14, so we just need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So So we're gonna move this away. Actually, where is the carrots? You have 2 fields associated with you. You have 4. That's fine. We'll figure it out. This place can afford more carrots. How many am I storing? 10? Okay. What? Like 4 more? Yeah, that was it. Fuck! Rooming storage failed. Okay. Well, we're off to a roaring start. I'm gonna move this with the carrots. I really don't know if this actually pairs up with it, but, you know. I only have 41% justice. I know, but I don't have enough, like, people to fill out more justice. Justice will have to wait. Doctors first. What? You're not working? Madness! I don't care if you're not making, if you don't make a whole lot of money. You guys are the backbone. Yeah, he knows what's up. Oh boy. I turned off 1. What does that leave us with? I'll let that update first. Still have spot for 2 more carrot. The 24. One. That's all of our hose. And our carrot production just kind of shot up. So not only do we improve our doctor coverage. Justice waits for no one. Finally got doctors? Yeah, a while back, but I just haven't had the time to employ as many as I would like. We're gonna expand. We're gonna finish off this apple field expansion. Not much. Like, I know there are 2 fields associated with you. And I really regret. Immensely regret. Population should take off. Neat. Let's expand you by none because we don't have hose. Okay, maybe we won't do that then. Okay, let us take a look at all the chats. I really like Ymir, it allows me to do this. People have questions, I am up for answering a few. Two more. Bit more than 2, okay. That was all. I think it feels like half a resource, and that's why it doesn't really click as well. Got 12 wood here, how much here? 7, so we're gonna take the wood here, move it up to Acularius. The budget's not the worst, but it's not the best. Take it up here. Knowledges, improving storages. Can't really do it. We need the pottery back up. Pointy sticks we could probably do. And we need to if we want to get more fish, so we're going to do that. Yeah, we need to at least try. At least it's 100%. It's because we're using all of our blacksmiths. That's alright. We just take stock. I'm gonna turn off the Javelin maker now. Save the wood that we are making. See about expanding our fields like we want to. I'm putting off the cow pastures for so long. They are unprofitable because they're not working. So I can build up to 3 of these. Do I not have? Oh, I have them up with the rest of the fields. Right. That is all. I think that is their capacity. Maybe I'm at the point where I can build 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. Probably improve this guy's output. We are now producing a surplus. We'll put down this guy. And we will produce more meat, and thus produce more leather. And then we can expand our tannery. We are burning through that surplus, though. But, you know, we're doing okay. We actually have... We're slowly filling in the jobs. And a lot of them are just avoided jobs. Like, they are working them, but they don't want to work them. So if I provided better employment opportunities, they would take them in a heartbeat. Like this one that just opened up. They will choose this over flint mining because no one's buying the flint. In the same way, no one is really going to be working the mines. That should increase the amount of leather we produce, right? Oh. You like default to use rabbits, and you actually do get this meat. It's kind of weird. We're going to tell it to do cows. Now it's going to share the limited surplus that we have. But that should be alright. We're actually pretty low on leather. We might take some from the port down south. Bring it up north. Sorry about that. Right, what I wanted to do was turn off him. And that means there'll be more wood for the industry. I might be able to turn on a mine again. Religion doesn't exist yet in Ymir. And as much as it does would make things interesting, there are a lot of other things I would rather see done before a religious mechanic was introduced. Okay. Get to walk. Ah, one leather. We are moving up in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look at Sheraton while we're waiting for a few of our techs to go, because all of our blacksmiths are taken up by that. Yeah, we're still waiting on like pottery. Sheraton, how could you? You knew of Portage and you didn't tell me? I thought we were friends. Ah, the sound of moo. Look at all these tool shops and potterer. How do you have the wood for this? Did you find a lot of stormy nights? I see he's got a nice fort here. Full of stuff. That's not that bad. The start. I like his dock here that is unprofitable. You have 3 fishing spots, that's right, this is bullshit. You're complete another BS. Oh, it explains a lot of your population, though. Let's go take a look at Drake's. Oh, let's not potentially intercept that. Yeah, you're going away now? Where are you going? Oh, probably to Sheraton. No one cares. Kid. 12. So let's take a look at his capital here. Only going to be streaming for about 52 more minutes, give or take. Oh, no warnings. Damn. So this is Sheraton City. I mean, not Sheraton's. This is Hawkins City. So I've got a lot of... Where is he getting those from? Huzzah! He gave it to me, even though I sent him a tree. I didn't. I'm just not in agree. It requires inactives. I see people are all prescribed to the produce everything in your every city school of thought. Come on, load. Oh, portage was expensive. Dear God. At least it's got 100% success rate. Light pointy sticks. I am curious, what do people think of the whole, for subscribers, they get access to that 24-hour period at the archive, basically on Twitch. That's subscriber only. I thought it was a decent perk, and at the same time, it's going to be on YouTube after 24 hours anyhow. Well, 25 hours, just to be on the safe side, so this will be on YouTube tomorrow at 11 p.m. my time. That should free up all my blacksmiths, actually. I think. Yeah, that was the thing they were working on. And the population's going up. It's nice. Is everyone meeting 100% of their wood demand? Ooh, they are. Yeah, I know what I want to do. I know what I can't do, though. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just playing around with the settings. And, that was the thing I could do. Why are you unprofitable? Why? Why is this a thing? Stop it. Okay. Why don't? Well... So we got free spears, so this requires, so we have 2 fishing huts and our port down there. So it requires wood, axes, and that. So we need to bring 4 spears and 2 axes with us. Upgrade the fishing down at the port. Way down here. Looks like Drake is fighting off some barbarians. Well, killing deer. No, I haven't been able, like, it's hit or miss with the after combat reports as well. Like, sometimes I see them, sometimes they don't exist. Kind of odd. It's been really finicky. No. We needed the 4 spears, as I said. I want to start producing more spears, by the way. 48, wow. Oh, right, because they're not state-owned. I was like, why am I paying for these? These should be owned by the state. It's because, event-wise, these aren't, because they're granted by event, and I think the state thing, state owning concept was later on, so the events still give it to you like it came from the private sector, and it's publicly owned spears that we have to buy. So I'm, buying it for my Porcos. How many people are online? I am curious. So we have 5 people online, and I am in 4th place. This is not good. I think I'm just going for like a trading nation. My difficulty rating is at like 3.74. Sheraton, Dr. Claus at 3.88. Sheraton's at 3.92. Truffleton, so that's Drake, is at 3.87. And Boniface Stubborn's W, well, Stubbornsworth is 2.2. Kind of related to how much population you have. No, as you asked, I haven't been able to see that combat report at all. How long does this take? Oh, this is really quick. And we've got the population to work with here. We're going to increase the fish output down here, which is great. So this population will rise even higher. And we're going to need it because we're going to put traders there. Carrying goods. And they're doing the research. And then we're going to play with trade. Not that I have much to trade with at the moment, actually. But we can start considering such things. Mostly I want to move wood north into Acularius. Okay. Trade horses? I don't think that would be a viable trade. Like, I don't think I'd be able to really pull that off. Spears are like worth 12. God, that's expensive. I think I'll put the dock in the port. We don't have a whole lot of free workers here. What are we doing? Yeah, we could mine more copper. Six, yeah. Dang it. More llamas? I won't be able to trade with other players until currency. But I can start setting up internal trade between my cities. Yay! I'm so happy. I finally got it. I need mud. 6 mud, 10 wood, which exactly we have, but I don't want to do it here because we don't have the workers here. So 6 mud, 10 wood. I probably should have just stocked up while I was looking at it. I know it needs 3 axes, but we can finally, oh, does it need builders though? We'll find out. I finally got my trade. It's a beautiful thing. We need 6 wood, mud, thick mud, and 10 wood. I'm going, and I think I'll hunt something while I wait, and just sell it to my people and get the population boom in Acularius. Yeah, we really burned through all that money. It's fine. What can you do with silver? You can smelt it, and then you can sell it to your people as a luxury good. And you can make a lot of tax money off of it because that sale is going to be great. Okay. Wolves. Sheraton is probably hunted. Oh, good. He hasn't hunted everything yet. Just most things. Silver's pretty useful once you get it going. It's a trade good like any other. Your best bet is to trade it to places with the highest demand. Usually your capital. Okay, one dock. How long are you gonna take? Oh, way too long without builders. How much does a builder cost? Probably a ton. 10 hammers, 8 stone. We could act. No, that's another council. I was like, wow, that's really affordable. If it walks, I shall hunt it. Save some for the rest of us, lad. It's a shame that I don't see any, like, swamp Nordic. That's like the best source of fuel ever. Just plop down like a soil miner and you just get peat. Like, and then just produces charcoal. Wait, this was army? Oh god! Militia! That explains their loyalty. I was paying a shit ton for that. My word. Also, that's going to increase the amount of inactives I have here. Oh. Oh, it's going to come down to that low. I guess I can have some people here, I suppose. Ah, dang it. Because it's got... Oh, it's... I guess I can just leave the engineers here, I suppose. Yeah, I might have to do that. Or I move the 5 javelins I have here and just recruit 5 people. Should be able to afford that. Anyhow, we're going to go back to Acularius. We're going to sell this meat. Kind of wish transferring was available sooner. Just cargo is incredibly inefficient at that point. He's been working that entire time. I could probably stop making him work after this. Don't really need that. The leather's good though. I'll get a bit of money from this. Okay. That has 4 carrots on it, so we're gonna start getting ready for... We're gonna take away these 2 farms. And we're going to increase its production slowly, because we're going to start getting ready for export. Well, damn. An annoyingly large gap. And all of this, all that is going to go into here, and it's going to start creating a buffer. We're just going to prep ourselves for our next phase. Wow. Don't walk into the wolves. I know you will. You'll do it. What did I receive? Clay? Ah, sheep. Don't get involved. Fuck that. What? Ymir got access. How we doing? I want to keep doctors above 90. Everything else seems to be doing alright. Cargo will be in a while. Where's this place, Venezia? I don't know. I do not know. 27. Okay. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I think because of the distance, it's producing its own local culture. Is it because I'm not producing forms? Oh, that might be it. So they're developing their own culture. They're thinking. The form, what was that again? A form is 10 hammers, 4 wood, and 30 stone. Do you have the hammers? If we bring 10 hammers, the stone, that'll be alright. Definitely don't need doctors here yet. Okay, how much demand is here for... I need to take a quick look at something. What's the demand for wheat? It'll drop by about 40%, and that'll roughly give us the number we're looking at here. So current demand here is 3. If you drop that about like 40, it'll be like 1.5. So I really can't sell too much carrot here. Okay. But at the same time, when I do sell the carrot here, it will slowly, you know, increase the demand. Because it's going to give it a health bonus. I need an additional hammer and some leather. Really, this is still going on? It just finally finished. There's a combat report. The elusive report. Really, Sheraton? Really? Just topping along those claims there? Sorry about that, there was a call. As the thing I need in clay. What is the thing you need? Probably tin, I suspect. Tin. Yeah, and my cat is now in here. She snuck in. Oh, did the game go silent? Well, the music would still go, I suspect. I only muted my microphone. Let's see. $33 is not bad. Take a look. Still not producing cargo. That means that's not done yet. We needed to unload this here. Do not care about this wool. And we'll take the clay up here. Yeah, sometimes the music fades out for a bit before it starts back up again. Do I have this set to not stocking? I might have. Yeah. Nope. All storages. Start building that up again. So I needed a few hammers too. The other place needs hammers? No, it was just hammers and leather. And that's how you get a merchant going. Now have cargo. Yeah, I'll let you out, you silly thing. Oh no, now you don't want out. You just want attention. I know you, cat. Do well! Anyway. This place does not need a whole lot of carrots, so... let us... carrots. Let's just prime it at 0.2. Have a good one, Pie Man. We get Pie Dumb and Pie Man. Surprised I haven't confused the two. Merchant. Okay. So the market's been primed. Well, the market hasn't been primed yet. We will get it primed. Let's see here. Yeah. It'll cost me this, so I need to make a profit. I don't think I will with the carrot. Can I not use my... Oh, I need to set this up for everyone. That's right. Available trade network. Let's put about a 10% tax on it for now. And let's prime this. Should be able to access it now. There we go. Yeah. So we're gonna move half of a carrot from here to Camp Astartes. It's not exactly crazy amount that we're moving, but it should help increase the population here. We'll increase the demand, the supply later as we go. And now my game's gonna bug out because it doesn't. There's nothing in none. Yeah, I know. So, oh, the demand is still at 3. Well, maybe it got a little bit higher. in the interim. Anyway, now that we're going to sell these carrots, you're going to sell these carrots. Yes. I'm going to take on the expense here. Supply sold. Trade balance. Imported good purchasing cost. It's probably... Ah, here we go. So we made a whole profit of 1. But I wasn't using that stuff before, so it's okay. And this will buffer up until... What's our supply? We needed to maintain a minimum of 10. So we have 1.5. We can probably do another 0.5 down here. Actually, this place is probably big. Do we need it to get any bigger, though? Fuck no. It's already a pain in the ass as is. Okay. We should provide it with some some cultural pursuits. Now, the profit isn't there yet. Well, let's just bring over a few. And we'll bring over all the stone, and we will turn that back on, I think. Oh, this list. Which was alphabetically sorted. That would be great. Oh, what about you? Talking to the Hawkins? I just... Nothing. It's okay. I am not planning to kill you, if that's what you're concerned about. Let's introduce some positive trade balance. Slowly. Oh, I want to turn on the stone thing. That's why I was here. Oh well. Next time. What we need to do is we need to drop it all off here. Oh, he's exploring. To be honest, if I could just bring down some javelins and locally recruit some people here. Everyone DEFCON 3. We are going to bring all 8 of our magical javelins down south with us. While we do that, we're going to go here. I think I'm going to turn on 2 things. The stone cutter and... Oh, it'll come to me. And the Javelineer maker. Yes. Turn you back on. Okay, so what are we going to do now? We are going to take a look at what the overall demand for wood is in Aculopoly. What's the population? It's growing now. Got some unemployment here. We are going to improve the food production here soon. What's the wood demand? So we need about 3.3. Well, how about that? We have at least 3 per tick here. So we are going to at least export 2.5. Add offer. And we're going to make it accept it over here. And what that means is we are going to go to Acularius and we're going to turn off a few lumberjack people because they are very, very inefficient. And they can go do other jobs with higher efficiency. Like, I don't know, make more tools. Hey, I kind of wanted at least 16 of this, so get to it. So we are importing 2.5. You are only doing that much, 0.5, so we'll get rid of you. You are producing what, 0.3? Gone. You are producing 0.5. We can get rid of you, so that we've probably collectively gotten rid of. We can keep you for a bit longer. You're promising 0.8. That's 1.6 between the two of them. We are doing 1.4. So we will try not maintaining anything. Let's see, do we go up or do we go down? Trading balance is going down. So we are going to sell the wood. So we're bringing in the wood and then we're selling it at a higher price. Going to increase the price of goods, but that is fine. So we have 1.1 to work with. I'm going to restore this. That's fine. Why are you so inefficient? You should be good now. Is clay inefficient? No, there's plenty of clay. 2.2. How much do you consume? 1.1. Okay, so we are going to increase the amount of pottery produced. It takes a while before you can get to trade. Why is this so inefficient? Clay, wood. I know the wood's being brought in, but this was inefficient before I did this. I think it might be because we're estate buying. Okay, we're just kind of forcing them to make estate ownership, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so now these are profitable. It was the fact that we were forcing them to set aside a quarter of their production. Yeah, no, you can import clothing. That was taking its time. Okay. Thank you. Ugh, that was taking its time. Wow, this is really laggy there for a bit. And do I want to start this yet? We don't have what it unlocks. What it goes with to unlock? Okay. So I know we wanted to focus on apple production here. It's going down to 25. Fuck off. Okay. Only to 28. 38 now. Okay, so that was worth it. That hurts the budget book, but it's alright. We'll do another 0.5er, just so we can prime the market in Acularius. And what I mean by priming the market is I just want to... Is it water? No, it can't be water. Acularius has like a shit ton of water. When do I get more state power next? I need a... check. Can't remember which one, like Senate? Government, governance, and stuff like that. To be fair, I probably should not have settled a third city. Got greedy. Should have waited. C'est la vie. What's the demand for carrots here? Oh, pretty high. So they'll pay a good penny for it. Income tax revenue. Population is slowly growing. I might introduce some doctors here. Actually, I might get some hoes down there. That'd be a good idea. Oh, stone is costing me too. Okay. You avoided the wolf. Good job. Might do that one next. Acularius, how we doing? Well, not too bad. Ideal though. Combat with the sheep. How much do I have here already? So I need 2 more. Okay. good. Ah, all sorts of duck. We're gonna start working on this. This is gonna start consuming more wood, but I think we'll get more from down south. Till then, these are gonna go to sleep. Five more minutes and the stream will be coming to a close. And how much wood is actually here? I'll wait until... So... I got that. I know what I can do. Ooh, trade route. Carrot. Carrots. We'll do another halfer. Add offer, and we'll accept it here. Report doing. It's actually getting up to 44. Oh, we need to go down here and actually get those carrots selling because I am literally losing money on that. And I won't fire these people yet. From oh, the word's not coming to me. Here we go. Carrots, please. Sell those. Come on. More growth here. Did not need that. We are going to disband you 5. I want you guys to work. Kind of want a little bit more money out of that. Discard these. I'm gonna pick up 2 of the axes that we are paying for. At 2. This place have the leather. Yes. We'll bring some hose down too, actually. We'll bring about 6. We're at 26 now. That's because we're selling the meat as well. That's fine. Here, trading balance, making more money. Let's export should at least even out, right? Yeah. Because we're not upping the price, that would just be silly. And here will do. So I'm going to start a voice call with Hawkins here. We're going to chat. I kind of want to do one last thing, and I hope he understands. I just want to get this wood and move it north.
Oh, sir.
Hello. There's one more thing that I want to get doing. I'm setting up another lumber. I want to send it north.
Yeah, setting up what?
More wood.
Okay. You're sending it to me?
No.
You just wanted to get it done before
I forget.
Yeah. I'm sending off my first snouts here to do some fighting. So.
Yeah, no. Eventually, I'll produce cloth for you.
All right.
Sorry, I kind of want to. It's like the Chinese with silk. I kind of want to roll with it.
Totally. No, if you got it, you got it. If I can get a hold of some, of course, I will make my own. But as of yet, I haven't found any in my wanders, and nobody's had any to trade. So I'm actually been really looking for flax, but
yeah, that would.
Up yet, so.
Yeah, that would really work for you, all things considered.
Yes. All right, let's see if this works. I got 13 javelins and 5 carriers. And I sent 7 snouts down. And what did we get attacked with? 16 enemies. 8 warriors, 4 javelineers, and 4 pistols. Let's see what that fight holds. So, stream went well. People seem to be enjoying it. And
oh man, I had a little rough while there because I was trying to get portage for the longest time. I finally got it out of another person because I've been trying to set up for the trade. I kind of wish that was easier to do.
It does take a lot to get to.
Because it's definitely something that you want to like encourage, right? But at the same time, it takes a lot of effort to get to that point.
It does. I'm not sure. I haven't learned the trade system yet, so I'm curious for it. I know that when you build docks, it produces storage. Oh man, this
cargo.
Is a strange fight. It produces cargo, right? Sorry, which is a resource that distributes goods. Like that's how you set up trade routes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, if you guys are watching my stream, this is a very strange dance these guys are doing. I'm pretty sure it's like a 15th century formal ball going on. Or they're slaughtering each other.
Could be both.
Yeah, it's his spear guys against my spear guys, it looks like. And I can't tell. The units stack, and I don't like that. They all pile on each other, so you could have like 5 guys there, or you could have all 30. You just don't know.
Yeah. Oh, no, finally getting trade routes moving, because I like the automation. It really helps move things along.
Oh, wow. I survived the fight. So you get cargo, then you can basically, is that set up, does it automatically trade between your towns, like with the
No, you have to manually set it, and you need to keep in mind, you have to aim for, like, you have to sell the difference. I don't know if you understand that. So what it means is like you're definitely, when you get into currency, you will profit based on the difference between supply and demand. When you mouse over demand, that is basically the price at that price point. That is how much the Porcos are willing to buy that many amount of units.
Right.
So for example, at Acularius, everything's pretty standard now. It's basically your production price plus 1 for barter. When we get to the currency, it's going to be much more fluid.
Right.
My Porcos have a demand of 13 of wheat in Acularius,
Okay.
but they're only supplied 4.2. Now, if I went to another place and it's only got a demand of 1, if I decided to export wheat out of Acularius, I'm actually going to be at a loss because there's far more demand in my capital than there is in the receiving place. So you need to be able to sell to a location and cover the cost of the trade route.
Right.
Some
So
things you can't, but for consumer goods, that is the idea. So it's almost like in your benefit to only sell a little bit of a resource.
Right.
Because that means you can get higher profits, because it'll be more of a luxury at the other place. But when you introduce new goods, you have to keep in mind groups. So like meat and fish are a grouping, right, for meat, the meat group. So if the place only had fish, and you introduce meat, it'll bring down the demand for fish, because meat's now on the menu.
Gotcha.
And so if you were exporting fish, suddenly it would be cheaper to export because there's less demand for it, so you have more to supply.
Right. Okay.
Basically, read a little bit about supply demand and how pricing affects the supply demand curve of macroeconomics 101.
Yeah. Well, I know the basics of what they taught us in school, but how it plays out in the game is a story.
It follows roughly along those lines. Roughly.
I figured that's what he was going for. I just it'll take some time to get used to, I think. So it's been a fantastic learning curve, though.
Yeah, so you have to keep in mind, like I'm gonna start saving this now, and then we can do our chat for a bit more.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Well, I gotta cut out here right away. So.
Yeah. So when you hit the currency, like you're gonna see things like jump in price, but that's because it's in high demand.
Okay.
And you don't have enough supply. But for things like food is a vital need. So the more food you pump into a system, the more your population is going to grow and therefore outpace your supply. You get some Malthusian there. But if you want to increase the mileage out of your food, you increase your doctors, because doctors improve health. So for the same amount of food, you have more Porcos, which increases your demand in other areas, so you wouldn't go that way.
Gotcha. It's going to be a balance. It's going to be a learning, for sure.
All about that learning curve.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've spent some time kind of researching different things in the game and learning about how the techs work and what general requirements to get a mind wrapped around the idea. So the economy is another beast altogether. So, but I gotta let you go because I gotta get.
Yep, that's a good one.
Here because we're past our time here, and the lady needs her bedtime. So.
Yep. Cheers. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks a bunch. We will. So Saturday, we're not on, right? And this next 2 Saturdays, we're not performing.
Nope. Tuesdays we're still good, right?
Sorry?
Tuesdays we're good, though, right?
Tuesdays we're on. We're on next week, Tuesday, same time, same place. But this coming weekend, let me know. People might be interested in, if we both happen to have the time on a Sunday, we might be able to coordinate something. So maybe we can.
I might be able to do the Sunday, but I'll keep you posted. Like, we'll just chat on Discord. But
if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Our Saturday is off for the next 2 weeks. We will be on Tuesdays, and we'll be back after that, back to the schedule. We'll see how that plans out. So, all right, Acularius, thanks. Have a great night.
Yeah, have a good evening, sir. So that will be in for today. I'm going to save this server, and then we're going to close the stream. Have a good one, everyone. See you next time.